So now that the Regrets are officially disbanded, their lead singer, Lydia Night, decided to take it solo, which is no surprise. I mean, if you heard the last project by the Regrets, it was kind of leading into Lydia Night eventually doing some solo stuff, whether the band was still around or not. And now we have her debut album, Parody of Pleasure. And with the singles that we're releasing, I was excited for it. I mean, Pity Party, Gutter, The Hearse were 3 bangers in a row that she was releasing, and listening to the album I can see why she released these first, because really, I'm not saying that they're the 3 best songs, but they definitely hit harder than some of these songs on here. It's 13 tracks, falling at about 35 minutes. There were 2 songs on here that I would say that weren't necessarily my cup of tea that I didn't like. Meltdown, I don't know, I felt like it was just missing something, could have had a little bit more, and Love Dumb, I think it was just annoying for the most part, especially that little, like, beat in the background, but again, that's, just me. And then in the okay tracks, we have The Bomb and Puppet. I know The Bomb was the other song that she was kind of teasing for this, and she released a music video for it today. But again, I don't know, it's not a terrible song. I just found it to be underwhelming to what the rest of the album has to offer. And with Puppet, it's the same thing kind of as well. Like, it's not terrible, but outside of the chorus, it's like, you can take it or leave it. But that leaves the other 9 tracks as my favorite. I like Pity Party as an opener. I feel like it really gives you an idea of what's to come. I've talked about it on this channel, so I don't really need to go into too much insight other than it's a nice one. Little Doe is the second track, and boy, it just goes right into like the high-powered dance beat stuff, and it's just, again, a catchy song. The Hearse is nice. It's actually a pretty interesting song about how Lydia was with somebody who actually friend-zoned her first when she feels like I was supposed to be the one to do that. She just makes it catchy. That's all I really have to say about that too, is she makes it super catchy. Then we have Gutter, which is kind of like the, I guess you can say, finding herself anthem, where Lydia kind of explains that she's been, very flirty with this girl and whatever, but she's not sure, like, if this girl likes her back, and she can't keep her mind out of the gutter because she just thinks about her all of the time. But again, super catchy, 2.5-minute song, just absolutely love. Then we get songs like Trust Fall and Loaded Gun, which, again, are just basically what you would expect from this album. And with Chameleon, I don't know, I love the way it sounds. You Sir has a catchy chorus, and the finisher, which is only about 2 minutes and 10 seconds, Art Sucks. Just kind of, I don't know, I was expecting something mellow and maybe more ballady at the end, like most albums, but no, this one actually hits you with something. It's pretty interesting how she decides to end the album here, and overall, for her first solo project, it's been good. I feel like with the Regrets, they released 3 pretty good albums that were all different from each other, and now, with her solo endeavors, she's off to a really good start. Was it all great? No, there's definitely some flaws in there that you can pick out and whatnot, and I get it too. Some of the things she sings about just isn't necessarily for me per se, that I can't relate to. I say she's younger than me, she's only like 2 or 3 years younger than me, so it's not like we're that far off in age to where the stuff that she sings about I can't necessarily relate to. But at the same point in time, I just, I don't know what it's like to be in love or be love-struck, this kind of thing, because it's just not something in my life that I've gone through. But at the same point in time, when you make the songs catchy and enjoyable, I can still enjoy them in a different way. So overall, I'll give this album a 7 out of 10. It's a good one. It's an album that might grow on me a little bit more with time, which says a lot because I gave it a 7, but I think that for what I heard, I think that is a fair rating for the debut album by Lydia Night. But that's just my thoughts. You can tell me in the comments below, what did you think? And until then, stay safe out there, and I will catch you all in the next one.